If you are opening EarnIn for the very first time, you are likely facing a classic modern dilemma. Life's expenses do not align with your employer's biweekly payroll schedule. Maybe a utility bill popped up on a Tuesday, your car needs gas to get you through the rest of the week, or an unexpected medical copay landed in your lap, and your actual payday is still 10 days away. The money is technically yours because you have already clocked the hours, but it is locked behind a 2-week waiting period. That frustration is exactly why earned wage access apps exist. However, taking control of your earned income early raises immediate red flags and fears for first-time users. Is this just a hidden payday loan in disguise? Will it tank your credit score? Are there hidden fees that will eat into your earnings? Understanding how EarnIn works from day one ensures you use it safely as a financial tool rather than falling into a stressful cycle of borrowing against your future paycheck. To put your primary fears to rest immediately, EarnIn is not a payday loan, and it does not run a credit check. It will not impact your credit score whether you use it once or 50 times. Unlike traditional lenders, EarnIn does not charge interest rates or mandatory subscription fees. Instead, EarnIn functions as an advance on money you have already worked to earn. The app tracks your worked hours using your employer's direct deposit history, along with either work email verification or GPS tracking to confirm when you are physically at your job site. Once your hours are logged, EarnIn makes a portion of that earned income available for you to cash out directly into your checking account before payday arrives. One of the most common surprises for first-time users is the starting transfer limit. While EarnIn advertises limits up to $150 a day and up to $1,000 per pay period, you will not receive those maximums on your first day. New accounts typically start with a lower limit, usually between $85 and $100 per day, while the system evaluates your direct deposit consistency, bank account stability, and repayment history. Over time, as EarnIn observes regular paychecks coming into your account and successful repayments on payday, your daily and pay period limits will gradually increase. Understanding the true cost structure is crucial before you request your first transfer. EarnIn's core service is genuinely free if you use standard ACH transfers, which take 1 to 2 business days to land in your bank account. However, if you need the money immediately, EarnIn offers a speed option called Lightning Speed. Lightning Speed delivers cash to your account within minutes for an expedited fee, generally ranging between $3.99 and $5.99, depending on the transfer size. Additionally, after every transfer, the app will ask if you want to leave an optional tip. Tipping is entirely voluntary and has zero effect on your limits or app access, but if you tip $2 or $3 every time you cash out, those small amounts quickly stack up. The real risk with EarnIn is not a hidden fee, it is the automatic payday deduction cycle. On your scheduled payday, EarnIn automatically debits your linked checking account for the total amount you cashed out during that pay period, plus any speed fees or tips you agreed to. If you cashed out $200 prior to payday, your net paycheck will effectively feel $200 smaller when it hits your account. If your budget is tight, starting the next pay period short on funds can tempt you to cash out early again, creating a continuous paycheck lag where you are always spending next week's pay today. Furthermore, if your employer delays payroll or your bank balance drops lower than expected when EarnIn initiates the automatic debit, you risk triggering an overdraft fee from your bank. To navigate your first experience smoothly and protect your finances, follow these actionable takeaways. First, link the specific checking account where your primary qualifying payroll direct deposit arrives. Second, plan ahead whenever possible by choosing standard 1 to 2-day transfers to avoid paying instant delivery fees. Third, remember that tipping is optional. Set tips to 0 or keep them minimal while you build your emergency savings. Finally, treat EarnIn strictly as an emergency bridge for unforeseen costs, not a permanent patch for regular monthly bills, so you can enjoy financial flexibility without depending on early access every single pay cycle.